One of the biggest attributes that you can have as an investor is patience. Patience and discipline, and you're going to be successful in investing. It truly is that easy, but it's not easy to ignore all of the emotions, right? It's easier said than done. And we're starting to see the frustration. We're starting to see the emotions set in with the Shiba Inu Coin ecosystem team. And we're going to be talking about it in this video because Shiba Inu news. Executives claim not even Elon can pump Doge. What does this mean for Dogecoin's future? We're going to talk about what Lucie's got going on, the emotion she's showing out on X right now, and we're going to be jumping into the Pepe Unchained pre-sale because if you guys haven't seen this one yet, they've already done $13.6, almost $13.7 million in inflows in the last couple of months. This is one of the largest pre-sales that I have seen in a very long time, and it's inspiring to see, especially at a time when the rest of the retail market is, well, relatively afraid and relatively fearful. Let's talk about it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and as you can see, we got Pepe Unchained on the screen right now, and if at any time during this video you find yourself interested in buying, it is super simple, it is secure, all you gotta do is click Connect Wallet. Now, I like to use Wallet Connect. You can use any of those options, but I use Wallet Connect and scan this QR code with the Trust Wallet on my phone. You can do it with MetaMask, Best Wallet, really whatever wallet you have. Pull up the little QR code scanner, and then confirm that you want to connect your wallet, and then you're simply to determine how much you want to buy. But we're gonna get back into that in a second and talk a little bit more about Pepe Unchained here. But we gotta go over what Lucie's discussing, because now she's starting to feed into the fear. And I don't think that that's a good look for any executive of any cryptocurrency project, right? She goes on, or this article goes on to say that Shiba Inu Coin's marketing lead, Lucie, has launched a scathing attack on centralized exchanges, criticizing their overambitious goals hinged on raking in profit rather than subjecting tokens to rigorous scrutiny. All because Bone can't get, you know, they don't have an issue with Shiba Inu Coin not getting listed on some exchanges because it gets listed. They have an issue with Bone and Leash and these Shiboshis and Treat and all of the nonsense that they're building not getting listed on these centralized exchanges because, well, exchanges are businesses and they're looking to making profit instead of helping out Lucie and pumping her bag. Well, here's the deal, guys. There's so much regulatory concern in the United States and the world right now that centralized exchanges, they're on edge. They don't know if they add Shiba Inu Coin or Bone or Pepe Unchained, right, to their centralized exchange, if the SEC is going to say, and come after them for listing a security. And I'm going to say this, right? The Bone that goes out there, it is very, very similar to a security. Every single Bone that was minted, right, paid the Shiba Inu Coin ecosystem team. That money went directly to the owners of the ecosystem or the business developers of the ecosystem and funded the business, essentially. If it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, it's probably a duck. Same deal for security. So I understand that these centralized exchanges have issues with adding new cryptocurrencies right now, which is one of the reasons this bear market has persisted as long as it has. Because people are not, or centralized exchanges are not willing to take the risk. Now, let's go on here. According to Lucie, some exchanges fail to embark on due diligence as their priority is not bordered around the safety of investors, listing tokens that have potential to crash or disappear in a month or a year, per her observation. These platforms usually ignore high potential tokens backed by solid blockchains. Dude, venting your frustrations is a terrible view for leadership. Let me just point that out, right? Now, Shiba Inu Coin certainly was not guaranteed to stick around, yet everybody was listing it back in 2021 because it was moving higher. These exchanges make their money on trade volume. The more something trades in exchanges' hands, the more money these exchanges can make, and therefore the more risk they're willing to take with that asset. Shiba Inu Coin in 2021, guys, was doing $40 billion a day in volume at its peak. Think about that. Of course they're going to be listing that, because even if they just take 1% of that, if they take 10%, guys, they made $4 billion. 1%, they made $400 million in a day. 0.1%, $40 million in a day. So now you start to understand that, yeah, I get it. These centralized exchanges are out there to make profit, but Lucie thinking that her token is the only one that is safe and secure and has a future is a little crazy. She says, ugly truth. Some exchanges don't care if a token won't exist next year, even in a few months. If there's high potential backed by a solid blockchain, they still won't list it unless you pay them. That's how bad business is now. Integrity in this market is no longer... Oh, man. Dude, there are so many exchanges that list tokens that do not get paid because they have the volume to back it up. I mean, come on, Lucie. You guys didn't pay for a single Shiba Inu Coin listing. You know that they're willing to list these tokens and list these coins as long as they have the volume. It's just unfortunate right now that we don't have the volume, right? I mean, take a look. Cryptocurrency interest over the last 7-8 years is at the lowest that it's been since 2016, beginning of 2017, and it's currently at a level of 4. Now, I am expecting this to tick back up into November, and if it does, you guys better gear up for a beautiful bull market rally. That is exactly what we saw in 2017, ticking up nicely in November. 2020 here, ticking up nicely into November, December. I'm expecting a nice tick up here as well. Hopefully we get it, and it's going to be happening in the next month and a half to 2 months here. So I am optimistic about it. We've got to overcome the fear, okay? And I believe that we are starting to. So you can see that we are ticking back up slowly but surely. 31 fear, 33 fear, 45. We are still fearful, but the overall market is still in a very good position, moving higher. Interest rate, I guess, decisions are going to be happening. And by the time this video is released, the interest rate decisions are already going to be out. If they cut rates, this is going to be a very good sign. Now, depending on how much they cut, could shock the market and so on. But lower interest rates is going to be an extremely good sign for prosperity and bullishness ahead. We really could be embarking, and we really could be beginning into our bull market pricing action. And if that's the case, guys, tiny little tokens like Pepe Unchained could far surpass the overall gains that Shiba Inu Coin sees. It could far surpass the gains that Bone sees or Leash sees. These tiny little tokens that launch with a $10 million market cap could absolutely soar in value just with very minimal inflows that come in. I'm excited about Pepe Unchained because it is building a layer 2 blockchain built for meme coins. And I know that when retail investors return, they are going to return to the meme coin sector. I am excited about Pepe Unchained. If you guys haven't seen this one yet, you absolutely need to check it out. Use that link in the description or the pinned comment below. Let me know what you think of it. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.